You didn't lose them the day they betrayed you. You lost them the day you stopped paying attention. The most painful part of betrayal isn't the knife. It's the moment you realize the knife was always there, hidden in plain sight, wrapped in laughter, in late-night conversations, in someone who knew your weaknesses better than you did, and you handed them that knowledge willingly. Here's what separates intelligent people from everyone else. They don't wait for the wound. They read the weather before the storm arrives. They don't operate on hope. They operate on patterns, and patterns never lie. This video is going to show you exactly how they do it. But first, understand why most people never see it coming. You are a loyal person. You keep your word. You show up. Because you operate this way, you assume others do too. You project your own values onto people who don't share them. This is not kindness. This is blindness. Machiavelli wrote it 500 years ago, and it is still true today. Men are not loyal by default. Loyalty is rare. It is earned over time, through pressure, through sacrifice, through consistency, not through chemistry, not through a good conversation over dinner. The moment you mistake comfort for loyalty, you have already lost. Intelligent people understand one thing deeply. Trust is not a feeling. Trust is a track record. Now, let's talk about what they actually watch for. Signal 1. They change how they talk about other people. Every betrayer leaks before they strike. Pay close attention to how someone speaks about people who are no longer useful to them. The friend they outgrew, the ex they moved on from, the colleague who got passed over for the promotion. Do they speak with understanding, or do they strip that person down the moment they are gone? Because here is the cold truth. The way someone talks about others behind their back is a preview of how they will talk about you. You are not special to a person who discards people. You are simply the current favorite, and favorites change. Intelligent people notice when someone's stories always cast themselves as the victim and everyone else as the villain. A person who has never once been wrong, never once been at fault, never once contributed to a broken relationship, is not self-aware. They are dangerous. Watch the pattern, not the words. The pattern. Signal 2. They become generous right before they disappear. This one will surprise you. Betrayal often comes wrapped in warmth. Suddenly, they're checking in more. Suddenly, they're complimenting you. Suddenly, they're being the person you always needed them to be. And you think things are finally getting better. They are not getting better. They are getting ready. This is guilt behavior. A person who is about to exit, about to deceive, about to switch sides, will often unconsciously try to balance the ledger before they do it. They are making peace with themselves, not with you. Intelligent people feel this shift in energy, and they don't celebrate it. They get curious. They ask why now. They look at what is changing in the background, because sudden warmth without reason is not love. It is a farewell disguised as affection. Signal 3. They stop being uncomfortable around your success. Real loyalty means your wins feel like their wins too. Watch carefully the next time something good happens to you. Not the words they say. Anyone can say the right words. Watch the 2 seconds before the words come out. Watch the micro expression. Watch whether the smile reaches the eyes or stops at the mouth. A loyal person lights up genuinely. A traitor calculates. They will congratulate you and in the same breath, subtly minimize it. That's great, though. I heard the competition wasn't that strong this year. Or they go quiet in a way that feels off. They change the subject too fast. They make it about themselves within 60 seconds. Intelligent people don't confront this immediately. They file it. They let it accumulate, because 1 moment means nothing. 5 moments means everything. Now, here is what intelligent people do with this information. They don't explode, they don't accuse, they don't burn the relationship down in a dramatic confrontation. They pull back quietly, they reduce access, they stop feeding the relationship their most valuable asset, which is not their money or their time. It is their inner world, their plans, their fears, their real thoughts. They become cordial but closed, present but protected, and they watch what happens. Because a person who is using you will not accept less. They will push, they will demand, they will try to guilt you back into openness. That reaction tells you everything. The people who respect the distance are the ones worth keeping. Here is the final thing intelligent people understand. Detecting betrayal early is not about becoming paranoid. It is not about building walls so high that nothing gets in. It is about being a careful observer of the one thing that never lies. Not words, not promises, not history, behavior under pressure. Strip away the comfort, the routine, the easy moments. Watch how someone behaves when something is at stake. That version of them is the real one. See people clearly, not harshly, clearly. Because the greatest protection you will ever have is not a lock on the door. It is the ability to read the room before anyone else even feels the shift. That is intelligence. That is power. And now it is yours.